No, okay, I just want to make sure that I have this right. So, you guys are having a fit because I'm better looking than you. You're mad because I am beauty, I am grace, and you wish you had this face, is what I'm hearing. You hate me because you ain't me. Does that sum up your grievances? No, because it's actually funny. You would have thought I ate your fucking kids by the way you're acting. My goodness, look at you. Just a bunch of bitter before pictures. I'm sorry, can someone just tell me, like, why is it my fault that you have a face that's made for radio? Why is that a me problem? Because that's a you problem, honey. That's between you and your maker. Yeah. Some of us were born blessed, and some of us need to go spend a few grand in Turkey. Okay, bitch, you get what I'm saying? Why am I the bad guy for not wanting to part ways with my scales just because you asked, can I have your kidney? Can I have your kidney? Come on, hand it over, ugly. It's giving desperate. You're desperate. And you know what? You know what? Maybe I don't want to hang out with a bunch of weirdos who literally want to wear my skin. Oh, I said it. How could you say that? That's so rude. Jealousy's a disease, bitches. Get well soon. Excuse me, I need some help.
What seems to be the problem?
I got stabbed and now I'm bleeding out.
I see. Let's get you in right away. Wait, do you have emergency room premium?
What?
Emergency room premium. If you want to be treated ad-free, you have to have either a monthly or yearly subscription plan. Otherwise, you'll have to sit through some ads before being treated.
Is this a joke? I'm not paying for an emergency room subscription.
I'm a doctor, not a comedian. But okay, if that's the case, then you'll just have to sit through these ads first, and then we will treat that stab wound of yours.
You need a car that can get you places. Places with rocks and trees. Big bears that will have the women saying, I choose the man instead. That's why you need the Ford F-150. Ford, built tough.
Okay, if you have not gotten the viral slippers from the TikTok shop, you are missing out. They are so comfortable, absolutely to die for. You're gonna love them. Everything is linked on my storefront. Buy it before it runs out, you guys.
Oh, she died. Dang. Should have had emergency room premium. Oof. Hey intern, can you take this corpse to the morgue? Thank you. Can't believe we have to compete in the Hunger Games tomorrow.
I know, this is so messed up.
I agree. If only the districts didn't revolt all those years ago, we would never be in this mess.
What?
The reason this is happening is because the districts just had to rebel against the capital, and now we have to pay the price for it. Well, the districts revolted because of oppression that they were facing, like food shortages and income inequality. They were being exploited, so they tried to fight back so we would have better living conditions. And look where that got us. Now we have to fight to the death because of that.
No, we have to fight to the death every year because the capital's forcing us to. You know, they could have just killed the people responsible for the rebellion and moved on, but no, they decided to punish us every year for the rest of our lives by forcing a bunch of children to fight to the death on national television, turning it into a spectacle for profit to keep us in check. All because they wanted a better quality of life. I don't think we should be responsible for that. President Snow doesn't care about any of us.
How dare you? That's the leader of Panem. He's just doing what he thinks is best for the country.
What he thinks is best is you getting stabbed to death on national television in front of a cheering audience. How does killing children what's best for the country? Also, you're from District 12. You're suffering more than any of us.
Yeah, well, he's still our leader and we should be respecting him regardless. God, imagine criticizing your own country and president. Grow up.
Oh my God. Charles, is it true you left me for the president's daughter? How could you?
Sorry, Paulette, but you're just a cancer-ridden orphan who sells chestnuts. You could never compare to the president's daughter. Don't you dare talk to Paulette like that.
Damian Maxwell, CEO and world's first trillionaire? What are you doing
I
here?
fell in love with Paulette after I became her #1 customer. I'm a chestnut connoisseur, you see, and her chestnuts are the finest. I also created the cure for cancer, so I guess she's a cancer-free orphan now.
Oh, please. She might be cancer-free, but she's still an orphan and no match for the president's daughter. You'll pay for this, Charles.
Paulette, marry me. I'm crazy about you, and I don't care that you're an orphan. I can also give you the revenge that you seek.
Should I say yes? He did cure my cancer, and he is a trillionaire.
Okay, I'll accept.
Wonderful. Please accept this ring. It belonged to Queen Elizabeth I.
How can I ever repay you?
With love and chestnuts.
Of the two towers.
Okay, well now.
And Not
Return
even
of
that,
the King.
just, like,
Now I get
literally
it.
the-
Because Grace
the
is like the
intro.
plot, like these movies don't connect in any way.
She gave
How's
Return of
anyone
the
supposed to
King
know what they're
3 stars, and I was literally like, Grace, what is wrong with you? Why would you give this 3 stars?
That's
I
the one
looked
that
at
won an
Orson,
Oscar,
That's
too.
the one that won an Oscar for Best Picture, mind you. Mind you. And
It's more like disgrace.
she wrote in her review, she was like, you know, I'm just really confused about like what happened. She was like, I couldn't follow the story.
Maybe if I read the books, I would get it. I don't know.
You know what? Keep in
There's some
mind.
lore I'm not
Keep in
in
mind.
on.
Do you know when I found out about this? I don't know.
Just recently.
Do you know what? I found out about this when we were going out, and you had just called me to tell me that Granny was gonna die.
You have 60 minutes to amputate your leg or else your abdomen will be ripped
Is this
open.
really what the healthcare system's come to?
What?
Well, my health insurance wouldn't cover my knee surgery because apparently having a knee is a pre-existing condition. And apparently now they're making patients do their own amputations. Can I at least have some ibuprofen, or is that not covered?
Oh my god, do you think this is a healthcare service?
Is it not?
I'm trying to torture
I'm in
you.
so much pain already. I don't actually think you're gonna get the satisfaction from torturing me.
Well, apparently the healthcare system beat me to it. What is wrong with this country? They're supposed to be helping people, not taking away jobs from hardworking psychopaths like myself. You know what? We're gonna fix that knee of yours.
But my insurance.
Let's just say they will be dealt with.
Can I pay you at least?
Revenge is my payment. Maybe it's time I give back to society. You know, maybe do some universal ass whoopings until we get universal health care. I guess it's just my knee-jerk reaction to hearing your story.
I see what you did there. Ooh, ow. I'm good.
When I was your age, we had a phone application called TikTok before the microchip implant. Did I ever tell you that your grandfather glazed me for a whole 3 years before I gave him a chance? Like a total simp. I thought he was a mid-NPC before I realized he was goated on God. Nobody mewed better than him. He rizzed me up good. And then one day he was drafted into World War III. Whenever he would get service in the trenches, we would send each other memes. He said, if I don't get unalived by my ops, let's hard launch on the gram. This man who I thought was Skibbity Riz, Ohio, turned out to have infinite aura points of baby Gronk to my Livy Dunn. You're probably too young to know who they are. One day you'll find a Sigma of your own, dear.
Everybody did it.
Please don't die. I love you. Well, you've done it. You've broken my curse. We can finally be together now that I'm human.
Oh! Awesome!
I'm so, did I misread something? I thought you would be excited because you just said you loved me, so.
I did say that. Yeah. You know, it's like sometimes you just say things in the heat of the moment.
Well, the spell broke, so you clearly weren't lying 30 seconds ago, so what changed?
Well-
were you into me because of the beast form?
What? No. Who would?
You're crazy.
Oh my God, you were.
Oh, sorry, lock me up.
Oh God, I
Lock
should
me
have
up for being
known the whole
attracted
nice
to
girl
men
thing
with
was just
hair.
an act.
Oh,
God, how could I
guess
be so
I'm a
stupid?
monster, huh? I'm
You're making me feel
the
pretty
real
bad about
monster
myself
here.
right now, and it's not like I ever made you feel bad about your obsession with my library, despite the fact that you can't even read.
Oh, so it's my fault that I'm a woman.
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
Maybe we compromise on a beard. Oh my God, fine. America is in a crisis right now. Birth rates are down, which means less workers, and people are demanding stricter gun laws because of mass shootings. Which means even less workers. And potentially less guns, and we can't have that. So what can we do to solve this? Forgive me, this might be a crazy idea, but what if we turn children into guns? Keep talking. What if every newborn child in America was surgically altered to contain ammunition that could be released through a barrel attached to their hands. This way, by having more children, we also have more guns. And the US government and the NRA will actually want to stop mass shootings because they'd be protecting guns, not just regular human children. And if someone with a gun did enter a classroom, they'd be ready with an adolescent arsenal ready to fire. Exactly. And gun lovers would actually be encouraged to have even more children because more children equals more guns. Brilliant. That is the greatest idea I've ever heard of. I could kiss you on the mouth, but I won't because that would be gay. Correct. Why don't we just enforce stricter gun laws to prevent, dangerous people from having easy access to guns and, prevent innocent people from being needlessly murdered? Get out of my sight. You're fired and I hate you. You disgust me. You disgust me. Boo. Boo. Okay, team, we're looking for new ideas for the next hit Jubilee video. What do we get? How about one 9/11 victim versus 30 members of the Taliban? Incredible idea. What else? How about one 8-year-old versus 10 school shooters? Oh yeah, that'll go nuts. I love it. Give me more. Ooh, one pro-choice woke liberal versus 30 aborted fetuses. Don't know how that's gonna work, but for the shock value, I'm greenlighting it. How about Moo Dang versus 30 poachers? Oh, you're crazy. That's gonna piss a lot of people off. We'll get a lot of hate views. One fragile gay teen versus 20 members of the Westboro Baptist Church. Beautiful. I could kiss you on the mouth, but I won't. Well, at least not in front of the Westboro Baptist Church, I hope. These are all incredible ideas. Great work. Now, if we can just find a way to bring Hitler back from the dead, I think we'll have a real winner on our hands. Great job, everyone. Let's continue making everyone angry. Let's upset people. Let's keep upsetting people. They're gonna hate this. Everyone's gonna hate this. Hello there. Do you have billions of dollars? That's very cool. And boy, do I have the place for you. Come on down to the Titanic wreckage. It's the cool new hotspot that everyone is talking about. You there. You look like the kind of guy that would like the bottom of the ocean. James Cameron has gone 33 times. What's stopping you? Come on in, the water's fine. Just get in this little safe and totally fine tube and launch yourself into the monster soup that makes up 70% of the rock that we're floating on. Bezos, Elon, Buffett, Zuck, come on down. Leave the land to the pores. You got bigger fish to fry. Dive into adventure. Happiness is one submersible away. Submarine? More like dubmarine. The seafloor is for winners. The Titanic wreckage. It yearns for more victims. It yearns for more visitors. Plan your trip today, please.
You have 30 minutes to sever your tongue or else your abdomen will explode.
I see. You haven't found enlightenment yet.
Sorry, what?
I am sensing great pain inside of you, my friend.
You should really worry about your own pain right now because you're about to be a
I
two-piece.
hear you, and I see you, and I feel your pain radiating through my body.
I'm so sure that is your own physical pain.
You require guidance. You haven't healed your inner child, I can tell.
Inner child? What are you talking about?
Spirit is telling me you are on a journey right now. Your wounds must open before they may close.
I'm not in your goddamn mind.
My mind is open and I am healed, but my friend, you are
You are
not.
the opposite of healed. You are about to become intestinal confetti.
Something very tragic happened to you as a child. I'm right, aren't I?
What? That's... No.
It's okay to feel the pain. The pain is part of you. Receive my healing energy, friend, and know that it is not your fault.
Okay, look. I'm letting you go because I'm busy. Not because I'm...
I see you and I receive you. I receive you. Take care, my
No,
friend.
whatever. Diane, can we schedule an appointment?
Spill the tea, Doc. Is my grandpa Gucci? No cap. He's probably gonna take a nap. Big yikes. This ain't it, Chief. Look, I get that you're salty, but you're both delulu if you think he's gonna make it. It's giving I don't know how to do my job. He's so for real right now. I knew the vibes were off the moment I stepped foot into this hospital. Okay, take several seats. No. Let him cook. I know you think you're giving main character energy, but you're not. You're just some cringe side character who can't do his job. Look, your grandfather is serving stage 4 mesothelioma. Had someone clocked it earlier, maybe this could have been a dub, but that's not what happened. You thought you ate with that, didn't you? This is sending me. Chat, is this real? I know you're having a mentee B right now because you love your grandfather, but I understood the assignment. Say less. He ate. I fear. I'm gonna give him some medicine. This shit's gas, so he's not gonna be in any pain. Are we Gucci? Slay. We are totally paying for your anesthesia, the whole thing, okay? That was a joke. We were messing around. We were actually being silly. McDonald's is bringing back the snack wraps. We know how much you you people like to eat those. Chick-fil-A now supports the LGBTQ community, and it will no longer be known as Chick-fil-A, but Chick-fil-Slay. McDonald's now supports Palestine, and every Happy Meal will come with a keffiyeh. So, Spotify's redoing your app, guys, okay? The first one was a joke. We like to have fun here. The new one will be 2 hours long. We are actually not raising the prices at Chipotle. As a matter of fact, you can just come into your local Chipotle and go behind the counter and take whatever you want. Anything. I swear to God, you can do whatever you want. Union busters, more like union lovers. Here at Starbucks, we'll do anything for our employees. Alright, you guys, we'll give you a new iOS update with the regular photo album back. How's that? Good? Are we fine? Hand me a scalpel. Oh, hey, how you feeling? I'm sure you're confused right now. Surgery ran a little bit over, so your anesthesia did run out. Good news is, we'll be done in about 30 minutes. So if you can just tough it out a little bit longer, we'll stitch you up in no time. We just took your gallbladder out. Do you want to see? And before you ask, no, you can't keep it. Would you mind not flinching while I'm doing your sutures, or else we're gonna be here all day? I mean, it's not really ethical, but I could just try to knock you out with blunt force, but that could put you in a coma. You could pay for the rest of the anesthesia, but you don't look like you could afford, respectfully. Honestly, it could be way worse. We were doing brain surgery on a guy earlier. He wakes up midway through, launches his head back, scalpel goes BAM! Right into his brain. Now he's in a coma. You know, all that work for nothing, but hey, paycheck's a paycheck. They say if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. And let me tell you something, I'm definitely working. Okay, I think we're done here. Alright, walk it off, champ. The portion sizes at Chipotle have not changed. You know, you come into one of our locations and you want a little more rice, you want a little more pico, all you gotta do is look at one of our guys. Like, our guys will give you a little bit more, okay? And our ladies too. We have ladies, we have girls. I love women. I think that women deserve to work. I think that we should open up a new branch called Chipotle Lady. If you come into one of our local establishments and you start filming our guys or girls like the filthy little zoo animals they are, they will load up that burrito for you. That is guaranteed. That doesn't work. Resort to physical violence. You know, you can come in, you can hit our guys in the face, or our girls, or our ladies. They still won't bend to your will. It's time to amp it up another notch with premeditated murder. Plan out your next steps, carry out your mission, and once you've dominated the local branch, you're welcome to as much pico and rice as you want. It'll cost you extra though, but trust me, it won't come to that. Our guys are making perfectly portioned burritos. And our ladies, we have ladies too.
The crisis in Gaza continues to devastate the lives
of tens of thousands of Palestinians.
While we have watched governments across the globe,
including ours, fail to provide adequate aid and support.
We have seen millions of people come together to show their support in any way they can.
So we creators have decided to use our platform for good, to raise $1 million for Palestinian relief.
We have chosen to donate
to the following charities:
PCRF,
MAP,
UNRWA,
and Heal Palestine.
So far, we've raised over $500,000.
All thanks to you.
Our goal is to get aid on the grounds of Gaza
as fast as possible.
We're planning on doing a live stream
to promote the fundraiser, and every donation and interaction matters.
When united, we are strong.
And we can make a difference to people in need.
They are fighting for their lives.
And we need to fight just as hard for their right to live.
And live freely.
Join us in this fight.
The link to the fundraiser is in all of our bios.
And we will keep you posted on our charity live stream. Together, we can make a change. Your voice matters. And free Palestine.
Free Palestine, brothers.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Huge update in regards to my Pass the Hat family. In less than 2 days, we have helped raise $100,000 for that family, and we have officially went over the goal.
I've had a lot of people ask me if I plan on adopting another family, and I would adopt another family, but right now I'm focusing on another fundraiser that I'm doing. I am working with a lot of large creators like Hassan Piker, Curtis Connor, and Anthony Fantano to raise $1 million for a children's relief fund in Gaza. We just started fundraising yesterday, and already we have reached, last time I checked, it was over $150,000. If you want to donate, the link is in my bio. And also, if you're a big creator that wants to get involved with this, you can leave a comment, or you can send me a DM on Instagram. We're looking for more big creators that want to get involved, and we're going to be doing a live stream or multiple live streams to kind of fundraise for this. To be honest, I was expecting to fundraise for my Pass the Hat family for a week or 2 weeks. I was not expecting to hit that goal in less than 2 days. So it really just goes to show the power of the platforms that you have. And there are a lot of bigger creators than me that haven't talked about this yet. And now is the time to be talking about these things. If you are someone that feels like you're not educated enough, it's very easy to become educated. I didn't know much about any of this before October 7th. And very shortly after, before, I had the mentality that this was just an issue that was too complex to possibly comprehend. And then on my birthday, which was, 10 days after October 7th, I actually spent the evening on my birthday just watching all of these videos coming out of Gaza and all these videos of creators explaining what is happening. And then I realized that it wasn't as complex as I thought it was, and that I needed to get involved because, how could you possibly live with yourself if you weren't speaking on this? And 5 years from now, looking back on all of this, I would have felt so ashamed to have not said anything. So if you're someone that hasn't spoken out yet, in fear of what might happen to your career, and I understand people's livelihoods are at stake, but people's lives are being taken away as we speak, thousands and thousands of lives, and you are not standing on the wrong side of history by standing up for human rights. If you're a mutual of mine and you haven't spoken up about this, and you are interested in learning more, DM me. I will talk to you about this. I will tell you about ways that you can get involved, and also give you the rundown of what is happening if you're too afraid to ask publicly, or if you don't know where to start in terms of looking at videos. In situations like these, it's actually really easy to not care. It's easier than it should be to not care and pretend like it's not happening. You have to actively choose to care. So please choose to care. It is truly luck of the draw that we were born into the lives we have and not born into a life of a Palestinian. We should be fighting for every person's right to live and live freely. So my DMs are open to any of my mutuals who want to learn more, or if you want to get involved with the fundraiser, and if you are a big creator that I am not mutuals with, shoot me a DM on Instagram if you want to get involved with the fundraiser that I'm doing. Hey guys, this is probably the most important video I will ever make in my life, so huge update. In 24 hours, we have raised over $70,000 for this GoFundMe to help this family evacuate from Gaza. In 24 hours, this GoFundMe, they were trying to raise $100,000, and now they have less than $6,000 to meet their goal, and it's only been a day. There are content creators on here that have twice, triple my following that could be raising way more money than this for a GoFundMe for a family or for a fundraiser. Now's the time to be talking about this, especially because it is the safest time for you as a creator to be making a video about this, because people's minds are starting to change. People are finally waking up and seeing what's really going on. It's a lot safer to talk about this now than it was in October. I did not expect to almost hit that goal in a 24-hour period. I was prepared to talk about this family and make posts about them for the next week or however many weeks it took until they reached their goal. But it just goes to show like how content creators can be using and utilizing their platforms, because like look at how much of a difference that you can make by posting about this. So if you haven't yet, please consider speaking up about this, adopting a family, donating to a fundraiser. There are a lot of other content creators that are doing different fundraisers for this that I will also be participating in, and I will post about it soon. But now is the time to speak up. Please speak up and use your platform for the good. That being said, though, we still have $6,000 more that we need to raise for this family. So let's keep the momentum going. Let's try to finish this by today. Let's try to crush this goal by today. Let's go, you guys.
Come with me to surprise my mom by flying home for her birthday. My sisters and I decided it would be a fun surprise for my older sister and I to fly home for my mom's birthday, which is what I am doing in this video. I woke up around 4 a.m. and then headed over to LAX and then took a 5.5-hour flight home to Boston. I was so happy when I saw the skyline. Woo! I finally landed and my younger sister and her boyfriend came to pick me up at the airport. I slept over at their place and the next morning they picked up my older sister from the airport, and then we had a sister day before driving down to see my mom.
We're all driving after getting Mary Lou's.
Yay! Everyone is so excited in this car right now. Yay!
Once we got there, my younger sister and her boyfriend walked my mom into the house and were talking to her in the kitchen while my older sister and I walked around back, and here's how it went.
Oh my god!
Surprise, Mom! Hi, Mommy! Oh my god!
You're beautiful!
The next day, some of my family came to the house and we celebrated her birthday and the other April birthdays in my family. We had such an amazing time. I got to hang out with my cousins and my aunts and my uncles, and it was amazing. My mom said it was one of the best weeks of her life. I'm so happy we were able to do this. I love my family so much, so it was so nice to see them. And I love my mom so much, and I hope she had the best birthday ever. Bye!
Drake, I think he's gonna do it. Shut up! I don't even care about this. It's not like it matters if he says my name, okay? I don't care. Okay? I don't. No, seriously, Drake, I think he's about to. No, he wouldn't. He mustn't. He shouldn't. Drake, you're rhyming like Dr. Seuss again. Shut up! He's not gonna say my... Damn it. Is that SZA?
Yep.
Is that Serena?
She's doing a crip walk on your grave, bro. Drake, he just got the entire Super Bowl stadium to call you an encyclopedia on national television in front of the President of the United States.
Whatever, he probably thought it was relatable. Wait, who's that? Oh god.
Is that the kid that shot Jimmy Brooks on Degrassi? He just said, and I'll do it again, Aubrey.
Sit, I'm calling my mom.
Drake.
What?
It's your parents, bro.
Huh?
They just said, hey, Super Bowl 59, meet the Grams.
Why are you handing me a victim blanket?
Because Chris Hansen from To Catch a Predator just asked you to take a seat on stage with the folding chair from the Montgomery Brawl.
No.
Oh god, it can't be. Drake, no. The gates of heaven just opened. Tupac has ascended onto the stage and he's pouring out a bottle of maple syrup. It's over.
Oh god.
Should we turn this TV off?
দুর্দান্ত সব উপাদানে তৈরি ঝাঁঝালো স্বাদের প্রাণ ঝালমুড়ি মানেই আড্ডায় ফুর্তির ঝাঁজ। প্রাণ ঝালমুড়ি, এই ঝাঁজ সেই ঝাঁজ।
চেকপোস্টে ভালো মতো তল্লাশি নেন।
ঠিক আছে, আমরা আছি।
এই দাঁড়ান। এইটার মধ্যে কি আছে?
এই চেক করো তো
স্যার আমি কার জন্য করতেছি এগুলা মাইয়াটার ভবিষ্যৎ আছে না তোর ভবিষ্যৎ আছে না 2 লাখ টাকা লাগবে আম্মা
এত টাকা তো আমার কাছে নাই বাবা
খান বাবা ভাই আমি আপনার পায়ে ধরছি ভাই আমি জীবনে আর এই কাজ করবো না ভাই
আরে আপনি এমন কাছে আপনি তাড়াতাড়ি আসেন
ওই গাড়িগুলো তো ওই গাড়িগুলো কি গাড়ি দাঁড়া এ মাগি এ বউ বুঝোস না কে রে তুই
তোরে আমি পুলিশে দিব
সাত দিন ধরে তাহলে কোথায় যাওয়া আসা করো তুমি?
কি বলতেছো, আমাকে সাসপেন্ড করছে?
মা ফোন করেছিল, সীমন্তের বিয়ে 13 তারিখ। মা একা হাতে
ফজরের নামাজ পড়তেছিলাম, পড়ে যখন উঠলাম তখন দেখলাম অবন্তী সুটকেস নিয়ে। বাবা তুই আমার একমাত্র সন্তান, আমার খুব শখ ছিল তোকে আমি নিজে
মিস করেছি বলেই আজকে যখন তুমি দ্বিধা দ্বন্দ্ব পেরিয়ে এই গেট দিয়ে ঢুকলে।
কি ব্যাপার, এভাবে তাকিয়ে আছো কেন? আচ্ছা আমি কিছু একটা ব্যবস্থা করছি।
তোমাকে কিচ্ছু করতে, এবার কি আমি আমার হাতের কাজটা শেষ করতে পারি?
তুমি একা কেন করবে, আমি তোমাকে একটু হেল্প করি। কি ব্যাপার, তুমি এখন ফ্রেশ হও নাই কেন?
ফ্রেশ হব, কিন্তু ভাবছিলাম
আমার বুড়ারে কি সুন্দর লাগতেছে, মাশাআল্লাহ মাশাআল্লাহ মাশাআল্লাহ, একবার স্মার্ট, পুরা সিঙ্গাপুরা মাইয়া।
মানে অটোমেটিক পানি গরম হয়, মেশিন লাগানি। কি? হ্যাঁ, এই যে এদিকে দিলে এনে দেখছো সিঙ্গাপুরে কেউ বসে বসে খায়, দেখছো? এনে যারা থাকে সবাই কাজকর্ম করে। এটা রুম না, এটা লিফট লিফট।
আপনি জানেন
দালানের উপরে উঠে কেমনে ছাদে যাবো কেমনে?
তুই কি করবা?
আকাশ কেন?
হ্যাঁ? তুমি চায়ের কাপ নিয়ে বাথরুমে গেছো কেন? বাথরুমে কি ঘটনা কি?
চা বানাইতে গেছি।
কিসে?
তো আমি কি এই ছোট ছোট জামা কাপড় পরবো? মাথা নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে নি আপনার?
মাথা নষ্ট কি আছে? না তো সবাই
সিঙ্গাপুরে আমি এটা বুঝি নাই। বিদেশে যাওয়ার আমার অনেক শখ আছে ছোটবেলার থেকে। আমারে দেখা যায়?
আমারে দেখা যায়?
হ্যাঁ।
তাহলে তোমারও দেখা যায়।
তো বড় বড় দালান, আমার তো মাথা ঘুরাইতেছে পুরা। এত সুন্দর। একটা লাগে জামারে দিতেন, আমি লইতাম। এই উঠতেছে।
রুকরুক তো নিচে নামবো নাকি? শোনা, 10 টাকা শোনা।
মাথা ঘুরাইতেছে গো আল্লাহ। এরকম আল্লাহ 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 আল্লাহ।
আতঙ্কের মধ্যে হলাই দিছে রে।